relationship. You can't bring in sex as an extra factor if we're friends. We're friends.
That's a realistic.
But you gotta ask that question.
Look, y'all.
Why we
wait. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, I'm Bossy, and welcome back to the Shan Show. As you can see, we're about to go up with another panel. On today's panel, we have
Demetria, playing by Demi.
My name is Shaquan, you call me Q.
Maxwell.
Alright, so I will be tagging them down below so that you guys can get their social medias and all that good stuff. As you can see from the title, like I said, we're doing another panel. Before I get into it, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, leave me some comments down below of any other topics you'd like to see on the panel, and turn on your post notifications so that way when I drop a new video, you'll get that straight to your phone or your email. So, the topic we have is what's the difference between being friendly and too flirty?
Being too friendly is being too flirty.
So you think one of the same?
It's like they are one of the same. Like me, I'm just there, and I'm not jealous and I'm not insecure at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
let them know.
Yeah, just put that out there. I'm not jealous. I'm not insecure because I know what's mine is mine.
Right.
And like I never have to question that. Okay. But if you are flirting in any kind of and let me just say this: there's a difference between being like a natural flirt and you just flirting just because you like to flirt. You just want to flirt with.
But how do you separate friendly from a natural flirt? That's just your personality.
And honestly, you can't. Like, that's your personality, but cool, all means that I'm just not with it because I don't want a natural flirt type of person. Because if you're flirting with somebody else, that's just opening the door for other stuff to happen. And I'm not with it because I'm the type of person I check it at the door. Right. So if I'm gonna check it at the door, I'm gonna just tell you I'm getting in. No flirting. Yeah. Like, because it can lead to other things happening. Man, it may not necessarily mean that it's going to happen right then, but eventually if we keep flirting long enough, someone is bound to take that flirting and just step outside of the element and see what's up. Yeah. And you're not going to see what's up on my end of the bar. It just can't happen.
Max, Demetria?
I think it depends on the situation. Because like you said, some people are naturally flirty and some people are naturally nice or friendly or what's the word? People person. So it depends on the situation, I think. What's happening in that moment for me to be overly friendly versus flirty. That's how I see it.
As a guy, I would say that it definitely is different in the sense of like the level of flirtiness. All right. When you're a gentleman, I feel like sometimes like you can kind of flirt on that line of flirting because that's what's supposed to be like understood. It's almost like you're trying to treat a lady like a lady. Like, yeah, that's not my lady, but I can hold the door open for them. Like if I see her walking through I can hold her dress open. Like as my woman,
you can hold her what open?
Hold her dress up. Like if she's walking across a pub. Like like moments of like you're being a gentleman where you could be a little too.
So if you out with your girl,
and
you see another girl whose dress is about to drag in a puddle, you gonna leave your girl right there so you can pick up.
I wouldn't say necessarily
sometimes
like that, but what I'm saying is like it will cross my mind. Like it will cross my mind just because it's not so much like I want anything from her. That's just what gentlemen do. Like as if I'm like with my girl as a lady. There's really no reason why you should be doing anything for a man. Like, and it's different because ultimately speaking, if I'm flirting with a young lady and she is feeling me, like, there's one thing she asked me for my number and so on and so forth. Like, outside of that, like, 9 times out of 10, it can't really go anywhere outside of that. But like with a guy who's trying to push up on your girl, like, and then I'm a guy, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna stand my ground, and of course, his manhood is on the line. So on and so forth, it could get ugly, especially dealing with certain environments. Like, you don't want to play those games because I might not be having the best day, and same thing with him because I'm not gonna make it sound like, oh, he's a lame, because he might not know that's my girl. But also there's dudes that even though he know that's not my girl, if I walk up and tell him, yo, that's my girl, that's just how we were raised. He's not gonna let that go. Like, I'm the type of dude, I'm like, oh, my fault, fam, you have a really nice you're a lucky guy and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Some dudes is like, they gonna tell you straight, like, shut the fuck what? Like, you know what I mean? And especially if your girl is still smiling, she's looking at you like, babe, it's not a big deal.
Right.
I'm just cool, and what you gonna tell me? Like, I'm just flirting, like
I think
no,
that's why
like,
you with Tiffany. You see, she got a dude.
True.
but you know,
Like, you see, she got a dude. If her dude ain't, then by all means, she need to find a dude that's gonna do those gentleman type of things. Like, that's not you to stop what you doing with your people to go try to satisfy somebody else in actuality. When she got a dude that should be catering to her as if she was, you know, a queen. Like, I don't think that's just your priority. I think that's just.
oh, no, that's not my priority. But what I'm saying is culture. It's a cultural thing. It's like it's a civilized thing to do. Like outside of that, it's nothing more than that. Just like teaching civility. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's what's missing because I've been in situations where I see that guys don't hold doors open for girls. Like if you're not my girl, I don't hold the door open for you, which is odd to me. Like I've seen dudes like we'll see a lady come in. Kind of make the same type of. He has the same understanding. You have like, I mean, you know,
you love analogies, so I'm gonna give you an analogy.
Please.
Right? So say for instance, you pulling up in the parking lot, two cars pull up same time, boom, y'all in the parking lot. Dude and his girl in this car, you and your girl in this car, right? So dude gets out, he's on the phone, he's doing whatever he does. He get off the phone. His girl, she's still applying her face. She's about to get out in a second. So you get out. Or whatever, you gonna open up her car door to let her out first before you go around. I mean, that's kind of what it's saying. She got to do. That's kind of what you're saying.
So like in the situation, like there's a girl and her obvious guy. I'm not gonna open the door open for her. Then like I'm not gonna do his work for him. But what I'm saying, if there is no, you understand, man there.
I think that works more if it's like an elderly woman.
That works too.
That
works too. I see what you mean, but just ultimately the way I was raised is just like as a man when you see it, and
no,
I feel
understand because if
not
you
even
and your girl go out, or if
thing
me and my guy go out, and he holds the door for me, and there's a group of girls coming behind, then. Naturally, if he holds the door for them, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be like, why you hold the door for them bitches? Like, it's not that deep.
That is insecurity.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
it's just sis.
I think most men do it to just have manners, like you said.
But I've also seen where guys do things as far as like, if you out to eat and the server's at the table and she comes back and he's like, the female thinks he's just being overly friendly. Like, thanks, baby girl. I appreciate it, baby. Like, I'm sorry, what?
But see, that goes into, again, knowing your partner because you're going to know how
that's how
you
you
feel
talk,
about
right,
that.
right.
So if you know that I'm naturally overly friendly, you're going to let me know already what your points are. So I'm not going to go past those points.
But, so me personally, I've been in situations where I've been told I was overly friendly, but that's just our personality. Like, I can be at a liquor store, like I'll give you a scenario. I was in a liquor store in Atlanta, and it was an older guy. He was probably like mid-30s. And I was literally just asking him like where a certain thing was in the store. And he like, yeah, okay, all right, I see. Like just being extra. And just me being me, of course, I'm not gonna say of course, but I was engaging to an extent.
No, of
course.
course.
Because I'm just a natural flirt. But then he's like, oh, and you got them eyes, like just going in. So at that point, then I started like just ignoring him and just smiling and like trying to turn away. So as I'm walking away, he like, shoot, you better walk on. Like, sir, please. You're trying to get me in trouble. I just needed help. This is your job.
What I've noticed, there's some people that know how to shut it down. Like I've been in situations where, like after the fact, because like most of the time I know where it's going. I know it's not even so much. Oh, he's flirting with my girl. He can take it like what's mine is mine. I ain't even tripping off on you. Like we're not even on the same level.
Yeah.
Like even if I want to take it like that, when we get in the car, maybe like, oh, I saw you was a little friendly earlier, or some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Certain women know how to like, hey sir, I get it. I'm here with my man. Like they know how to kind of shut it down.
Sound like I don't know. I just feel like that's not rude, but
what I would say is that if the guy who's flirting with you, if he takes it as rude, then he doesn't respect. He's a lame ultimately. Because if I was in that position, it's almost like like I can see you're a good girl, and hopefully he's a great guy, and I respect that. I'm not gonna wreck that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave that where it is. If you're in your feelings about that, man, you're a lame anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do you see these people are trying to like cultivate like actual love? You know how hard it is with us being young people, and for people to just kind of disregard that and just kind of throw it to the wayside. It's almost like you're building a sandcastle and you just started repairs. Like, you know, but people can't see your vision, so they're like, man, fuck your sandcastle, nigga. Like, build another one, nigga. You can build
fuck your fort.
And it's like, damn, like I kind of thought this was going places with this. And so some girls know how to shut it down. Obviously, she could do it in a better way, like, hey, like, or just name drop, like, hey, yeah, I'm having a good time. I just came out with me and my boyfriend. Just kind of let that nigga know, like, where it's at. Some girls will entertain him, get his IG number, and have this fool thinking the whole night that he got a chance, and you'll pull up, and then he's looking at you like,
he doesn't have social media.
yeah, I don't. But he's looking at you like, what the fuck? That's your girl? No, that's about to be my girl. And you know what I mean? Before you know it, she kind of, at that point, nobody even trying hearing that, because now it's me and him. It's a dick measuring contest. You understand what we're doing? Because that's just what it comes down to.
Well, at that point, it's the
alpha
bitch's
male.
fault, because she was supposed to shut it down or be like, you don't put yourself in positions when stuff like that can happen. So if you see a guy looking at you, you can tell when a guy about to come over to you and talk to you. So I'm gonna stand closer to my dude, or I'm gonna just make him know that I'm with somebody. So I don't even gotta talk to you.
Well, I feel like, okay, so that's a different situation where it's like y'all out at the bar or something, and somebody walk up on you, and then you like, oh, you know, no, thank you, I'm here. You know, you let him know so he can be like, okay, my bad. Or if he say like, so I don't give a fuck, I'm trying to see what's up, then my dude will step in like, she said she with me, bruh. You feel me? Like, but if it's a situation,
why let it go to that point? Because black men kill each other,
right?
It's like that. Like, you know what I mean? In a perfect world where, like, you know, back off, Bob, and he's like, okay, I hear you, Ja. And I'm like, nah, Quantavious, like, you know what you heard what she said, and then you know what I mean? Because then at that point, I'm already feeling some type of way. So
okay, with all of us here, this is a good looking group. So how do y'all feel about if you have, well, maybe I should say it this way. Do y'all have a lot of same sex friends? I'm sorry, opposite sex friends. So for me, do I have a lot of male friends?
I have a decent amount.
Okay.
I guess.
I have a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
I have a good amount of female friends.
So I guess the question would be, how do you handle that when you're in a relationship, as far as calling everybody your sis or calling everybody your bro?
I can't really do that question.
Wait, if I'm in a relationship and I have hella bros.
Yeah, or if he has a hella sis, like, oh, that's my sis.
I would have to let you meet them, you know, so you get an understanding of our relationship, our dynamic.
I don't, because what I would, you could bring them around and get everybody.
Because the guy's not going to take your word for it.
Yeah, I just think it's just no. Because it's almost like,
if he's a real good male friend.
Okay, so I see where you're going, because you saying like Max gay, blah blah blah.
If you're my bro, if I'm calling you my bro,
right,
where we're close enough.
It's 2019. A lot of these bros is cracking down.
That's
what I'm like, wait a minute.
Because that bro had that smash raw a couple of times.
If you know your girl.
Even had an abortion by a bro.
Oh my God.
Like that's how it is. So you have to be it's a very thin line. What you call bro and what you call
this goes back to what? Knowing your fucking partner, because if you're my partner, I've seen this person 2 or 3 times already, right?
But what if it's like that situation happened in the past? It's not his obligation to tell you
to bring it up,
right?
Yeah, it's like
so if
we used to be together, you're my bro.
You tried that shit.
Period. There are some that are like, you know, whatever. There are some that are like, nah.
That's why, and I feel like like these questions and the convolutedness of it is a result of us not listening to the older people when they were trying to tell us men and women cannot be friends. They tried to tell us that shit a long time ago. Things have changed, understandably so, but this is what they were talking about. It's almost like you're trying to shuffle out of deck of cards like it's not happening. You know what I mean?
Can't they be friends though?
Right.
I think you can have friends.
You can have an acquaintance. You
they
can have a hey, we go to the same church, we went to school, we hang out, and but it can't be. Oh yeah, come through. We got some drinks. Like come kick it.
How unrealistic is that?
Or like a.
I see
We've all been in relationships, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We've all had male or females that we were close with, right? If that's really your friend, your man or girlfriend will understand that. You're gonna have to either they're gonna see them if y'all dating. If y'all dating and this is my friend and I've introduced you to my friend, we've been to kickbacks, my friend's there, you know that's my friend. You as my partner should trust me to know that's my friend.
So
and I'm bringing you with me.
I hear you.
Anytime
With all that
I'm with
said,
him,
let's just say in the perfect world, if that friend does cross that line, like in my position, like his consequences is gonna be double.
but that's a whole
than
different
for
level.
a dude that I met, because what I'm saying is like, bro, I brought you into my crib because you're not getting. It's like you're violating principle. I brought you to my house. You kicked it. You met my family. My family knows you as her friend, and now I hear like this. So like the consequences, like the level of upset I'm gonna be is
If
gonna
it
be
occurred,
double.
yes, of
Like,
course. But the question it wasn't about friends that we slept with that we're calling bros. It's about people that are really our friends and how we deal with that in a relationship. You can't bring in sex as an extra factor if we're friends. We're friends.
That's a realistic.
But you gotta ask that question.
Look, y'all.
That's
While we
Sorry.
fuck no. Get out here. Yeah, all right.
Look, y'all. If you write down in the comments right now if you agree or disagree with having bros and sisters, and like explain to me what your interpretation is, because obviously y'all see.
Is this with sex or without sex? You gotta add that factor. Because it's a different dynamic.
The thing is, you won't know if sex was involved.
Or
if it's a person that
with humans, like you
you
just don't know.
It could be a situation where you don't know that sex.
Matter of fact, what if I don't want to know? Like I don't want to know, but from this point,
or what if you're the type of
you know
person
what I
that
mean?
never asked about my past? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
know my past. If we're together.
if we're together, some people
Speaking
don't
of
like
person,
to.
though, we're talking about
Shit,
generally.
like I'm with you now. And I'm moving
Exactly.
forward. Like I'm not about to share anything about past. Like, it can be
But this-
traumatic. I don't want to bring it up.
Okay.
Like, it's just
So you guys are going
like
into your relationship with
I'm
guys.
No, it's not going through the lies with the
Especially if this is still your bro and you ain't tell your nigga that you and your bro used to mess around.
Nah, you better tell me.
You
and
going
your
into
bro.
the
You better
relationship.
tell me you and your bro and your sister,
Exactly.
whatever it is that y'all need.
Right.
You need to let me determine on what if I'm gonna
How
do
you
that.
want to handle it, of course.
But yeah, you
But
just
in a perfect world, that's not always realistic.
now you straying me along, and all of a sudden I just happen to find out that like that is gonna be a problem because now you know we got some issues on the hand that you
Yeah,
can.
Thanksgiving might be real fucked up this year. I'm just saying, especially you know how it be. About the real intense.
Right.
That was an intense question. You got to break them down a little bit.
Pull back the layers and see what's underneath.
Temperatures
Alright, y'all. So if y'all enjoyed this panel, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave me some comments down below. And don't forget, before you go, turn on your post notification bell so that every time I drop a new video, you'll get that straight to your phone or your email. And with that being said, we out this thing.
out.
Alright, bye.